Damas y caballeros, welcome back. You guys didn't miss anything. You missed nothing. I just couldn't really put my rod down. I was just like, let me keep casting. You know, when you're on the water, that's... That's exactly why that 11-pounder, you only caught the aftermath but not the actual catch. It's because rod in hand, it's hard to do other things. Put the rod down and do other things. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, there was an intermission, let's call it. We had a little intermission. Now, intermissions are usually reserved for fancy things like plays and other things like that. But this is not a play. This is puro improv. Improvisation. Bunch of coots. Cootie coot. Look at these coots. I don't think I like the look of those coots. Home of the Vatos Locos? Ay, wey. Faith came in hot right there. Puro Vatos Locos forever. No tres puntos here. All right, we're gonna do a little side imaging over this point right here that comes out of this island. We'll check this out. We will then go to that. There's like a little hump out there. I mean, what would the rodcast be without a... Yo, Art, what's up, vato? Art holding it down in Chuco Town. Hey Art, be sure to enter that subscriber giveaway that we got going on right now, dog. I'd like to spread the word to all the homies in New Mexico, but Brandon had put that post that said, yo, if it ain't about New Mexico, then I'm taking it down and you're getting banned. So don't go to Costco. Okay, seem to be in that grass. Dang, moderator, that's a lot of words in that thing. It's getting too complicated. Thanks a lot, Creel. Complicating life. All right, guys, let's see what we can do. We have done doo-doo so far. But, I mean, not while you guys were, but like while you were here, while you were gone, puro Bro. But now, we're focused, man. Actually, let us get a little bit of water, because if we don't, we will lose focus. In fact, we might lose life. We are still rocking the Rob Waters. Maybe that's what it is. We're rocking Rob Waters. Top gave us this water that it's not our normal water, so our body hasn't adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Our body's all like, hey, what is that? Get that out of here. All right, guys. I feel like there will be a fish somewhere right here. Could be a crappie. I've caught some pretty good sized crappie off of here. Not by choice, always accidental. Well, he didn't say it to me specifically, bro. He just posted it in there, and I don't know what the rest of the, so he definitely didn't say it to me. It was just to the people on the page. Maybe there's posts on there that are like not fishing related, or I have no idea what the deal is, but that is the last thing that I remember seeing. I mean, it was a while ago, but I was like, I guess I can't post no things, bro. So who knows what was going on where he had to post that. Maybe they were getting bombarded by, I don't know, Jehovah's Witnesses or something. I don't know. You know, they might have been knocking on the page and be all like, hey man, is it cool if I convert you? Be like, hey, don't be coming to this page to be trying to convert people. This is the wrong page. I don't know, bro. Hey, who's going crazy over here? We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. This is probably white bass, so don't get your hopes up, guys. It's probably bull shad white bass. Show yourselves one more time, homies. Well, birdies, I guess it was just that one time that they popped up. Now the question is, do we chill here? Now they're over here. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. Oh, you sucker. You were following me, huh? But I don't know what fish that was, but something was following for a second. I could just see a shadowy figure. It's very scary to my minnow. It started shaking. My poor minnow was scared. But there is signs of life here, guys, so that's good. We'll post up right here. This is way better energy than we were feeling in the other spots. The streak currently is on a pause, Dead Rabbit. It's currently on a brief hold. I will place the streak on a brief hold while I contact these fish real quick and see what their deal is. Yeah, Art, if you just want to, you know, let your homies know that giveaway is going on, bro. That's for 50 bills. Well, Art, if you come over here and fish it, you will, I don't think you'd be disappointed. Sometimes days are tougher than others, but I doubt you would be disappointed. Let's just be nice to this little fish right here. He's little, but he continues the streak. There you go, Dead Rabbit. You showed up just in time. Thank the good Lord for this tiny, tiny fish. Now, guys, we gotta be grateful for all miracles, even if they're tiny miracles like this dude. Ah, yeah. Thank the good Lord. That now continues the streak of consecutive non-zeros. That is now at 30 times 6 plus 21 days of consecutive non-zeros, or as some people know them, consecutive non-skunks, or consecutive some other phrase. But yes, guys, finally the streak has continued. We saw a little bit of activity here. Oh, okay, guys. All right, so Rabbit showed up for the streak, and I think he's running away from the song. But, you know, I just saw Creel's comment right there. Creel said that if he went with me, then he would be disappointed. Because I'm going to tell you guys, every time that Creel's on the boat, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Oh, that was terrible. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. That's grass. Dun, dun, dun. Dang you, grass. Okay, we're starting to go crazy here. Get out of here, grass. Hurry it up. So, it seems to me like every time that Creel's been with me on the boat, I wouldn't call his reaction disappointed, or his demeanor disappointed. But maybe it is, and I'm just misreading it. Hey, Creel, you should be here now, dog, because we are about to, we're about to be like these other guys who count the fish that they catch. They're like, oh, there was 40 fish that I caught. Nah, bro. We just toss them. If they ain't BBLs, we don't want them. If they ain't BBLs, we don't want them. Creel out here saying he's all sad when he goes fishing with me. Here's another one. Not a BBL, just a pinch-y zoom fish. But yes, guys, the streak continues. And Creel's streak of breaking my heart, it also continues. That goes past the consecutive non-zero streak. The streak of Creel breaking my heart is longer than that. Well, did we get into a little school of green? We did. And there we go, guys. But while we are in here, in this school, I didn't think that there was school on Sunday, but apparently there is. So while we are here, we will serenade the fish and let them know that the streak continues. And it continues at, again, 30 times 6 plus 21 days of consecutive non-zeros. And as such, we now continue the festivities. This is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that I missed a bass, but I caught another one. What is going on here, guys? We are in Sunday school, as M Handle put it. I thought there was no school on Sundays, but apparently there is. But the school, this is for the tiny little babies. They're learning. They're learning about their Lord and Savior. That's why they are in Sunday school and they are so small. I think they're just gonna be cruising through here, bros. Doing their thing, blowing up every so often. I had not hit up this area for a while. This area, about this time last year, like there was chaos, destruction everywhere. I think I caught a sauger here. There was so much bait that these guys were just, they were everywhere. But yes, thank the good Lord that the streak continues. It was looking rough today, guys. And then all of a sudden, it just turned on. These guys will be back. In fact, I think they're over here now. I just need them to expose their location. And once they do, target acquired. Now, where's the school that has the Sábado Gigantes, bros? That's what we're looking for. I'm just throwing a shaky head minnow, blind casting. It is a I believe, a 1/4 ounce ring roller from Bizbait with a mooch minnow, tail broken off, thanks to a spotted bass over there in Georgia. Hey, CX, yo, CX, I appreciate that. CX just dropped a deuce on me, but I appreciate it. It's kind of weird to say, but that is what it is. CX, question, how'd you do the other day that you went out there, dog? We didn't get an update, dog. We were trying to see if you were on them, dog. Oh, we even got the loons here. Must be a hot spot. Loons have shown up. Or maybe they were here the whole time holding their breath underwater, and I just barely saw one. Bro, that is a $2 super chat, bro. He dropped the deuce. Now, Jason, don't think that anything said on the broadcast is not understood. I understand exactly what was said. But I am also correct. Water temps. Oh, dog, I feel you. In fact, I'm going to switch to a worm real quick. See if I can get anybody waiting on the bottom real quick. We are in 10 feet of water. There is a point off to my left that we are casting to. We are at the tip of the point. Mr. Jonathan Dunn. Hello. Good day to you, fine sir. But we do appreciate you showing up, CX. Hey, CX, I don't know if you know it, bro, but we have a subscriber giveaway going on. We have reached 4K, so because of that, we are giving away a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. All you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in the 4K subscriber giveaway short. So on December 5th, we will have a drawing for the winner. It'll be a random drawing at 5 p.m. Central. We will go, I mean, more than likely we will be live, and then we will announce the winner. Quite possibly we'll be live on the water, and we'll announce the winner, and then we go from there. Yo, GM! GM, where are you, dog? GM, we definitely appreciate you hooking us up with that 20 spot. But where are you, dog? Now, if you tell me you're still in bed, bro, so I will envy you, but I will also be all like, wait a second, bro. You're still in bed? I could have still been in bed. I mean, not with you because that's a little bit weird. But I could have still been in bed. He's hiding. Yo, Ralphie's got a no skunk for 30 days. Why, Shiloh Ralphie, I'll send you one of these, dog, because that's what's up. Gracias, GM. We are trying to get to 100K so I could tell somebody, hey, congrats on that free kayak. But we are not there yet. We are far from 100K. But if you guys would like to go spread the word and be all like, hey, dudes, at 100K, this guy's giving away his Hobie kayak with a Helix 7 on it and all the chingle dingles that he has for it. And that is not a setup, bros. That is my Hobie kayak with a 360 drive. GM literally just woke up. He is hiding. You know, sometimes, GM, when we get back to our house, right? And then we get to sleep in our own bed, then it's just like, that is some of the best sleep you have. And you're just like, you know what? I think I'm going to take a couple more snoozes. So I feel you on that, GM. I feel you on that. You know what, guys? Let's make it a little bit visually stimulating. We're going to throw top water out to where these guys were. And let's see if we can get some action. Now, Ralphie, thanks for providing us that update on your streak, bro, because every streak matters. We always want the homies to catch fish out there. So whether it's for 30 days, 3 days, 30 minutes, who knows? Whatever it is, dog. This is a channel for the homies. Now, I'm pretty sure this is where the fish were a second ago, guys, but I may be in another dimension. Oh, yep, there's where that's where they were. I couldn't even say a word, bro. I was like, that fish struck me top water and made me go, blah, blah, blah. Yep. He surprised me a little bit to where I could not control what was coming out of my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go, guys. We got ourselves a little topwater fish. This is just a little one. Dang, bro. Leave a little for the next guy. Oh, Shiloh, bro. Leave a little for the next guy. Oh, GM talking about the wife snuggles. Okay, well, he got a little cutesy and demure here, but you know, anyways. This guy's making it difficult to get this out. All right. And there we go, guys. This right here is just a little one. Shall we weigh it? It's a fatty little one, or should we throw out there? More than likely, we should be throwing out there. But since this guy friggin' made me forget English, we will see what this fish weighs. Did you guys, were you able to see this guy? That's what matters, really. This guy is just a little Juan. Exactly, little Juan status. Puro órale. Look at that little Juan. That fish right there weighed 2 libras. 2 libras. 2 pounds even. So were you guys able to see that? You may or may not have been able to see that blow up. There was another blow up, but it was little. Puro tiny. We got some grass. We even got a topwater blow up. I'm sure this is like the end of November. What's going on here? It's the 23rd. We're getting closer to the end of November. What's going on here? Bass textbook says, let the ripples dissipate and then work your topwater lure. Walk it back and forth, allow it to settle, let the ripples disperse, work it back and forth with erratic pausing actions. Let the ripples work their way away from your bait. Rinse and repeat. I think I'm on my hook. I heard a splash over here. I am on my hook. And there was a little bit of eelgrass, but I think that little bit of eelgrass came in when I started bringing my bait back. Lewis, what's happening? Not to be mistaken by Louie, but Lewis, what's happening, man? Louie, it is not Louie. That feels stupid coming out of my mouth. But Mr. Sevilla, it is not this cold. When you drive around, it is this cold. But when you're just standing here, it is not this cold. And I've had these on since the morning, mid-morning, of course, because I didn't wake up. All right, guys, so I did wake up at like 5. But then I just kind of moseyed around the house. And then oh, that little sucker, he hit me, but he didn't commit. Then I moseyed around the house, and then I got back into bed, and I just kind of found out that hours later, time had passed. And it was still a little fresh. Right now it is hot. I've been meaning to take these off, but I will suffer in order to get another topwater bite. I almost got one right there, but it wasn't as impressive as the other one, which I'm not sure if you guys saw it. Come on, baby, one time. Pizza or tacos? What kind of tacos are we talking about here? Why did I say tacos and then tacos? The struggle of being a bilingual citizen. Do I say these words in English or do I say them the way they're supposed to be pronounced? Sometimes that depends on who I'm talking to. It's almost like I'm leading a double life. Again, my dudes, remember about that 4K subscriber giveaway video. It is a short. So you guys got to go there and put a comment. You got to be a subscriber and put a comment and you'll be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. Come on, son, one time. The longer I let this right there, the more he drops it low. You know what I'm saying? His butt drops into the water and he gets low, gets low, gets low, get low. The 3DB doesn't really dip its butt into the water. He just kind of stays horizontal-ish. And we are throwing the Lucky Craft gunfish. No, definitely the stash does make me late to the lake. Probably 100% of the time. But there are occasions that, I mean, I'm only human. I'm only human after all. So I'm only human, and sometimes, look, Mr. Sevilla, we discussed what I was doing yesterday. I was watching college football till 1 in the morning. Now, I did wake up at 5 in the morning, but again, I was like, let's see what's up. I was ready to roll, but then after that, I was like, let me just lay down for a second. And then poof, it's 8 o'clock. College football will do a number on you if you're watching it all day and you're committed to watching all the way till zeros hit the scoreboard on the last game. We'll throw a couple more topwaters here, and then we are going to, well, topwater cast, not different topwaters. And then we'll go over here and throw a topwater because, come on, 8-3-1. Topwater's probably not the best for here. I should have thrown a jig head minnow. but that's what I had in my hand. So they are definitely cruising around here. It was what was in my hand, so that's why we threw the top water, but maybe we could trick one into thinking that I'm hurt. I'm hurt, dog. You got me. Come finish me off. Don't leave me suffering like this. You got me, player. Please. Oh, no, that was a terrible imitation of a dying fish. One more time and then we'll get that jighead minnow out and see if they want to eat that guy. Ah, I've been hit. Ah, my leg. Fish don't have legs, but my leg. Go on without me. I'm on my own hook. Go on without me, dog. Save yourself. Look what happens when you play around, guys. You wrap all over your hooks. Not the intended usage of a Lucky Craft gunfish. You got me, dog. The cluster ducks, huh? Okay, did I ever answer the moderator? Moderator, I did not. I asked you a question. I asked, hey, what kind of tacos are we talking about here? I believe that was my question, and I didn't see a response to that. So, the ball is in your court before I answer whether pizza or tacos would be the best. The ball is in your court. I pass my time to the lady. The lady at the Chante. Oh, we got ourselves a big old splash over there. With al pastor. Okay, that's the answer. Al pastor it is. You see, I read it. Actually, I didn't read it. I totally missed that. So that's on me. But if I had read it and then it was coming from you, I would have been like, all pastor. That's weird. But it is al pastor. Excellent. Yes, that is what I shall be eating. That is the choice, moderator. Oh, look at this little, oh, never mind. Do not look at this little guy because he came off. What's the time? We got to get off at about 11-ish. Does one leave when the bite is good? You got to, dog. You got to. I'm gonna put a little thump gel on this guy. He hasn't had any problems catching fish, but put a little thump gel on them. Bro, you think I put pineapple in that? Shh, bro. Who do you think I am? GM eating pineapple pizzas? Negative, bro. That is weird. Now, again, it does have the stuff in it, but it is immediately tossed away once it enters the taco. It's like, nah, bro. Get that pineapple out of here. It is disgusting. Nobody eats weird meats with tomorrow's whole live stream. Oh, washalo. Uh-oh. CX has provided a challenge. Tomorrow's live, the whole stream, for every bass you catch, $1. No size limit, but it has to be a bass. Those are the only ones we count, CX. Oh, washala bro. CX has raised the bar. Now, that means that some of us are going to have to count. We're going to have to learn. We're going to have to potentially brush up on our counting skills. We might have to be like going past our toes. You know what I'm saying? We might have to attempt to go past our toes. Do we usually go past our toes? No. Now, let me ask you a question, CX, because like, what is the time limit, dude? Because a dude could show up from, I mean, since the stash isn't here, a dude could fish from sun up to sundown. So kind of don't want to be, what's the word? Be something. There is a word for it, bro. The moderator will probably put a word there. But you know what I'm saying? We just got to get the, you know what? Let's also throw a mega bass out there, see if anybody. Okay, Creel, if this mega bass doesn't get bit here, come on, Creel. We've thrown 2 different baits and they've all gotten bit here. If a mega bass doesn't get bit here, well then, it speaks for itself. Because CX, the rodcast varies in length of episodes. Sometimes we're just out here, the next thing you know, we're just having a good time chatting, and next thing you know, you're like, whoa, how long have I been out here? Wasn't I supposed to get off the water? And next thing you know, boom, the sun's going down, and we're like, all right, guys, see you guys tomorrow. God willing, weather permitting. Overzealous? All right. It is definitely a challenge for all of us because, you know, we're going to have to keep track and count. But Creel says $2 is what it's going for. Bro, that's sick. $2. Creel, it's going to be $2 if I throw this mega bass. $2 off the mega bass. right, I heard something blow up right there. So they're kind of chilling over here, but I was mid cast on this megabass. So we got to give the megabass some time to do its thing, I guess. Creel's over here saying $2. Creel, at least put 3, dog. All right, forget about this megabass for now. I gotta get this jig head minnow out. I've been seeing a lot of action over here, so we'll toss a minnow over here. Hurry it up, hurry it up. Can I cast all the way over there? So, the word in Spanish is aprovechado. I don't want to be aprovechado, but I don't know what I don't know what that is in English. I mean, I gotta remember. I gotta take these chingle dingles off because it is getting toasty in these. I got distracted. Dude, what if CX comes back and then he's like, all right, what's the deal? How many we got? And then we just say 1. Oh, that would be classic. Because we still need the 1, right? Because the 1 is all that matters because that continues the streak. Right now, we have already continued the streak. As long as I catch the 1, then I am good. Because the 1 is the one that matters. And then after that, it's icing. Icing on the cake. Go for all dinks. Now I can assure you that we never go for dinks, but sometimes we just run up on them. All right, so right at the grass edge right here, I am seeing some fish chilling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw a worm out here, but I'm gonna get off the grass. Now, it's possible that I may trip and fall because slowly my pants are falling. This is the most seductive removal of these bibs that you guys have ever seen. But don't worry, I was in wrestling, so I doubt I'll fall. Go for 100 dinks. No, I think I don't want to take advantage of the situation. You know, because CX's challenge, we don't want to be, I don't know what the word is. Aprovechado is the only thing that comes to mind, but what does that mean to everybody else? Nobody knows. They're just all like, this fool is speaking in tongues. Did another bass surprise him and he doesn't know English again? Who knows? Okay. Let me, can I throw a mega bass? I don't want to, but I will. This is for an attempt to get that $50 fish. A challenge is a challenge, that is true, but we gotta set the rules, you know what I'm saying? We gotta all agree to the rules, the terms. I gotta make sure I read the terms and agreements before I click that box that says okay. We gotta make sure everybody's on the same terms and agreements. It's not like I'm, just clicking a box when I am signing up for something. So, I thoroughly read every single terms and agreements that is put before me. Thoroughly, bros. There's not a word that gets past me. Go to a community hole. Well, I'm assuming that in the morning, these guys are going to be pretty active right here. And at this point in time, this lake, most of it is communal. I wonder what the temp's gonna be tomorrow. What if the temperature is, or the weather is, rainy all day? These are all things that we have to take into consideration. What if it's all like, yo, bro, it's gonna be blowing wind like crazy? Well, yeah, I mean, it almost, because we don't know what will happen. So I don't want him to be all, I don't want CX to be all like, oh, dear God, this fool made me pay $5. And then what? CX is gonna be like, well, I wasn't expecting him to catch that many. Usually when I see him fishing, this fool only catches one, and then he gets all excited about it, does a couple backflips, and then I'm all like, what the heck? Has this guy never caught a fish before in his life? And then I based my challenge off of that he would only have 3 or 4 fish in total, which is also possible. Make a bass, you got yourself some grass. Hey, what's up, Mega Bass? I don't know. I think I might have to get a smaller mega bass. Not that I'm gonna go buy one, but I have to get the because we got to match the hatch. See, now we're changing game plans here, guys. Now I'm looking for smaller baits, something that's gonna catch a little fish. Do I go invest $25 in a Vision 110 Junior? But then I'd have to make $25 in order to just break even. And then on top of that, anything that that I catch above the $25 is probably going to the moderator, because she just puts a tax on, you know, a lot of this money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You guys think that the government taxes you hard? You should see the moderator tax. She only gives me enough to clothe and feed me, and that is all. All right, let's throw a worm. I'm gonna start off with a shaky head. Probably should have started off with a Mag Dizzy, but we'll throw a worm out here. All right, CX is just trying to raise the bar. He didn't like the bar this low. He was just kind of like when a receiver, when they catch over the top of him, he's like, bro, your bar is this low, dog. How do I get the other things? What other things, moderator? I don't know what these other things you're talking about are. But you see, CX, what you should be focused on, bro, are my limbo skills. Because if the bar is that low and I limbo underneath it every day, bro, I must not have joints, or my joints must be like extremely flexible. So I will retract the I must not have joints. I must be only joints. And that's when Jason's gonna come in. I'm only joints. Did somebody say only joints? Is that a website that I can go to? Only joints. No, Jason in Michigan. We are talking about joints in the body. Oh, well, my joints go in the body. I'll be like, all right. That's nice. I told you, bro. I told you he was going to come out. Is it a walk in the park? A walk in the park. Which park are we talking about, bro? Because some parks are dangerous. Like Central Park, I believe it to be dangerous, especially at night. Now, parks around here, I think they're pretty safe. But which park are we talking about? Just so that I make my statement based on a known park. Because if we're talking about Central Park, you can miss me with that, CX. Like, I will not be walking through Central Park at night, because, I mean, if I'm not mugged, then I'm arrested. One or the other, but I don't. Well, that's not where I wanted that to go. I don't feel like that, that's a great place, a great park to be cruising in. There's a spider on my phone right now. So if you guys get some weird chats, it's that fool's fault. Let's see. How do you get a garage full of fishing stuff, tools, and boat stuff, and a camera? Moderator, I think they came with the house. if I had to guess, they came with the house. So there must have been a fisherman that lived at the house prior to us. So I think that's how they got there. But that's just a quick guess. Oh, at the Guntersville Park. Oh yeah, bro. I'll do a little walk in that park. I heard some splashing over there. Dudes, you see, there's many ways that this could go. What if I rearranged my fish finders and I put the 12 up in the front and then the 16 in the back, and then all of a sudden now I got the usage of my forward-facing sonar, and now I'm searching for bait balls everywhere, and I'm like bam, 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 bam. You see, that's why we got to agree to the terms. Now I'm not going to do that, but, and mainly because that's a lot of work. I got to take that fish finder off, put it up here, and all this other chaos. Can I do? So we don't want to do that. But, hey, who's over here doing stuff? Reel in, reel in, reel in. Hurry up, dog. We got to practice today, because tomorrow it's going to mean every dollar when we don't reel in and cast to a bait ball. If there are any children watching, you need to practice like you're in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way that you're going to get better, is to practice like you're in the game. Okay, nothing. Got it. Good. My apologies, GM, but currently I am not in trouble. So you may be, and that is what happens, GM, when you sleep in. Lesson learned. Don't sleep in, because you're gonna end up being around the house and you're gonna get busted, dog. But I would like to extend a warm hello to Mrs. GM if she is still watching, and also I would also like to let her know that don't go easy on him. Well, GM, for every bait that you have, for every fishing item that you have, potentially she may also want an item of equal or lesser value for something that she feels like she needs. All right, these bait fish have distracted me because I was throwing, or I was going to attempt to throw a worm out here. I got distracted. I heard that splash. Where are you? Over there. Lucky you're way too far, dog. Oh, well. Okay, never mind them, GM. I guess the pain is not going to end with a scolding. It is going to end when you find out how much scolding you get. All right, so we ran into a nice little school of fish right here. I've heard a couple splashes on the other side of this point. But here's the thing. Once I go to the other side of the point, that's when they're gonna go crazy right here. You gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulators, mount up. It's probably a white bass though. Off in the deep, it's a white bass more than likely. Moon, get ready, dog. Get ready for this white bass. Let's turn the camera over here. Well, sure is, Shad. This is not a white bass. What? That's weird. Okay, never mind, Moon. Or M-handle. Never mind, this is not a white bass. That guy was probably a little Juan. It's very interesting. They are out here just blowing up some bait. Now, what if we bring out an umbrella rig tomorrow? Umbrella rigs seem to really do a number on these fish. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in, and then cast out there. Slowly work your bait. We got like a radar going, bro. It's just like bing. I mean, doop, doop, doop. We're looking for them. We're gonna get blade baits out. We're gonna get it all. All right, I guess the Dollar Tree has set up a new location, and it is GM's house. Though I think those wares are not for sale. Once they get into GM's house, those are just display units, not for purchase. Ah, yes, Moon, I've been sent that reel by The Stash, a dude from New Mexico. And yesterday, Tob sent me a reel of this dude getting smacked on the head by his chick, but when she casted. And he was right. It gets funnier the more you watch it. Still painful, but funnier. Yo, it's in the name right there. Limited. One day you will be unlimited, but for now, you are limited. Limited. It is in M-Handle's name for him to moonlight. What's the time? What's the time? 11-ish. remember, guys, about that subscriber giveaway. The drawing will be held on December 5th. All you got to do is put a comment in that short, the 4K subscriber giveaway short, and you will be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. And it's an or because you could choose whatever you want, bros. I don't tell the homies that they gotta pick either or. I have no affiliation to either, and they will take my money just the same. So, whichever one you guys feel is best for you, then have at it if you were to win. And that is just a little appreciation to the homies. Just like the BBL Pluses, which we haven't seen, but I'm throwing a shaky head on an 1/8 ounce jig. I wanted to try this other spot, but I got trapped here. I got trapped here by action, so that sucks. So terrible. Actually, I think I moved out of the way. Well, I could cast the top water this way. Wait. Both of you guys are in the same boat, dog. And I don't mean this boat along with the rest of us. Limited and M-Handle are in the same boat, bros. You guys are still, I don't know. As I said it. As as Faith says, you guys are still grounded, bros. In fact, so much so, I'm not even gonna call him M-Handle anymore. I'm gonna start calling him Noom. Just like he called me a noob, I'm gonna call him Noom. He's gonna be Newman. He might not get that reference. Newman. And that is how easily you end up getting a new nickname on the broadcast. You laugh around and find out. All right, GM, well, based on what CX told us, there is no size limit tomorrow. It is just no holds barred, crazy fishing action. Grandmaster had two short strikes on a topwater yesterday. Okay. Both times I set the hook and nothing there. Braxton, I don't understand what your statement is saying. Can you please elaborate? I don't want to jump to... Okay. He got him! Look, Mr. Hicks, all I'm saying is as long as the trail cam don't outfish me, then I'm living high on the hog, dog. Trail cam don't outfish me. Dang, dog, here we go. Yeah. Oh. That's weird. All right, so the trail cam didn't beat me today. It's like that meme with that little chubby kid. Trail cam didn't outfish me. Mr. Hicks, we do appreciate your thorough reporting of the situation, the waters around the world, brought to you by Mr. Hicks. Oh, your antics right there, bro. They may have just got you back on the good side, bro. Frickin' Newman. CX, we will be ready tomorrow. We appreciate that challenge, CX. We will be ready tomorrow. I'm not saying that we're going to get a lot of sleep, but we will be ready tomorrow. I'm not saying we're going to be on at early in the morning. I'm not saying any of these things. I'm just saying, God willing, weather permitting, we will be on live. Bros. Okay, so CX, peace out, homie. Hopefully you have a good day. All right, let's throw a crankbait out here. These shaky heads, they do no good, no damage. We're gonna run around with a crankbait through here. Frickin' Newman. Dang, I almost wanted to pick you up on my digital shoulders, bro, and be like, Newman, Newman, Newman. That. Oh, man. That right there, Newman, was a classic. Don't be surprised if you find it in a different form. On this platform, but in a different duration. You know, like a minute long or less. We are shallow right now, guys. We are in about 5 feet of water. The grass is about 2 feet high. So I guess Moon earned his way back to the Rodcast. What up, Moon? I really did like Newman though, because that was, so we'll go back to that in case you do anything mischievous again. But welcome back, Moon. How was your time with Limited? Did you and Limited keep each other company? No. Moon, I believe it is, I'm back, boo, because you're trying to let boo know that you're back. My boo. It started when I was laughing. My boo. All right, guys, I'm on the other side of the point. I'm gonna try a little bit of top water here. Now, don't worry, Moon. That portion will not come out. In a 60-second or less clip. Though, maybe it should. Maybe. What's the time? The time is 11:40. We need to figure out what we're gonna do. Yo, Jason, I hope it's not a hip joint that you need replaced, because that might be painful, and I think you're kind of young to need a hip joint replacement, but I wish you the best in whichever joint you are trying to replace. You know, it's wear and tear, bro. As we get older, our bodies start to, you know, they show the wear and tear, and apparently you're needing a joint replacement. Yo, that one's over there by Goose Pond. If you're talking about the one that I'm thinking about. All right, guys, so we caught a couple of fish here. Now, don't tell Mr. Hicks, because we want Mr. Hicks to, we don't want to ruin the image of the rodcast. Mr. Hicks already has an impression of the rodcast, so we want it to stay that way. If we alter Mr. Hicks's reality, then it might cause a problem. Bro, I have never shot through there because, I mean, I've gone on a trolling motor, but I have never shot through there. I've seen a couple like kids jumping around in there. So there is a possibility that, I mean, I don't know why they're playing there, but if kids are there and you don't notice and you cruise through there, that might not be a good ending. Just a possibility. It may not be likely, but just a possibility. Oh, yes. Moon, you gave away my secret weapon right there, bros. That is something you guys have never seen me throw, a mag dizzy on a bobber. Well, now everybody knows. Who are you hiding from, GM? Are you hiding from the law or something? Hiding from weather? All right, guys, so what we're gonna do. Oh, you're hiding from Thor. Oh, you're hiding from the naked lightning men. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a good place to hide. What camera setup am I using? Now, TN Bassin, 2 rodcasts in a row, you've thrown bananas all over my boat. And now you want to know what setup I'm using? Que pues, TN. But I'll still tell you, dog, because we ain't got no hate in our game. We have a GoPro Hero 13, I believe. I believe that's what it is. I barely got the bananas off the boat. Now don't throw some more there, TN. Do not throw any more. Because Creel wants me to slip and fall in the water. And if it's your fault that I fall in the water, TN, Creel will be your best friend. All right, guys, now this is going to be a little bit of a cruise, probably about 8 minutes or less. But you guys want to listen to some jams, or do you want to listen to the wind? Ah, Mr. Sweeney! It's all good, dog. We provide all the info we can. We ain't haters, bro. You got a question, we'll answer it to the best of our ability. But sometimes you might get a, what some might call a smart bass response. But in the end, you will get the answer, bro. So fret not. It's not like when I ask people on the rodcast to give me an answer and nobody says anything, because I'm pretty sure I asked if you guys wanted to listen to some jams and nobody said anything. So now we're listening to the wind or me all the way over to the dock. But before we get to the dock, we will run some of the riprap. Just FYI. I started fishing when I was younger. My boo. A Bowie. Remember, guys, about that subscriber giveaway, all you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in the 4K subscriber giveaway. It is a short on my channel. So if you are a subscriber and you put a comment, you will be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. It's that easy, homies. That's the way the channel gives back to the homies for the grind and the support. Drawing will be held December 5th at 5 p.m. Central. We will be live. Dude, this is the second time I've seen this boat right here. I don't know what it's doing. It's like dredging, trolling, something. It's a glitch in the matrix. Whatever the dude from the Matrix is, I need a lifeline. I need to go back. I've seen a glitch in the Matrix. Trinity. Beam me up, Scotty. Now, I am not dumb, so I know Beam Me Up, Scotty is not from the Matrix, but I know you guys have told me the guy's name before. It's like an animal, I think. Big old wake. There are like 2 or 3 boats that look similar to that boat. Definitely in the Matrix. We got glitches. I might have to call on the Guntersvilleans because these boats, they seem to be teaming up. I don't know what they are doing. I'm about to hit a big bass wake. Here we go. Well, I guess we're still on. I was gonna see if I wanted to hit this riprap or the other riprap. I guess we'll go to the other one. This one has a doo-doo. This guy got a fish. Let's check it out. Does he have a fish? We gotta put some shine on the homies. Let's see what he's got. Oh, what you got, man? Crappie? Is it a good size? You're live right now if you wanna. We're live on YouTube in case you wanna put some shine on that crappie. All right, he's got a good sized crappie right there, guys. It's eating size is what he said. All right, we're gonna work this riprap right here. And we're gonna see what we can do off of the little crankbait that Tob got us. We look like we're clear here. Here we go, let's run this. Now I know we're supposed to be off the water already, but you know, things happen. Now that jighead minnow did catch one off of the riprap, so I don't know if that's a better option than this. But anyways. He was gonna name it Guntersville. Bros, you see that little coot right there? Is that coot that's been hiding here for a while? I come in peace, coot. You could just hang out there, dog. Now you're in my casting lane, bro. All right, so that coot seems to be chilling in this little crevasse. I don't know if that coot has a nest in there. I don't see anything, but I'm not gonna go looking around for coot huevitos. I don't even know if that coot has huevitos either on it or in that nest, potential, alleged nest. Dang it, this side has some garbage on top, but $12:01. I am 1 minute late. the heck? All right, well, Snook has entered the chat. Mr. Sweeney no more. Snook has entered the chat. There's the eelgrass right here. I have no idea what's gonna happen, bro. Luckily, this was not a moderator imposed timeline. If it was a moderator imposed timeline, bro, I'd be a little more punctual, let's call it that. There might be some minutes-ish that I'm off, but I'd be more punctual. If it was moderator imposed, I would not just be lackadaisical in my approach. I'd be like, all right, see you guys later. Don't care. Goodbye. But right now, I'm just flowing with the current. Dude, there's too much eelgrass here. I don't think we're gonna be able to work this. We should have stopped on the other side. Choices, guys, choices in life. You know, sometimes you make the right one and sometimes you don't. And this might be one that I didn't make the right choice, because it is littered with eelgrass and hydrilla, leaves, pine needles. It's basically, I feel like I need to pull out a rake and start going to work. There was so much eelgrass. This is ridiculous. Oh, we got a little opening here, I believe. Or at least I can't see all the eelgrass that's there. So it brings hope. But that area right there definitely was gross. Ah, it's nice and clear right here. What happened? What kind of currents are there here that... I think that was a drum that just left right there. What kind of currents are there here that cause this to be completely clear and that other spot completely doo-doo? Bro, I think me and Mordor, we're taking a break. Mordor used to be a place that I could go to and it was real dependable. But now me and Mordor, we're still on speaking terms, but we're just trying to fish other areas, you know? Because Mordor used to be just, I mean, the place to go. But lately, I don't know what I did to her that she wants nothing to do with me. The Cowboys play the afternoon game. But Snazook, I must watch all games. But apparently the tacos aren't ready. And with this water all calm like this, I can, hold on. I was gonna say I could see my bait bouncing off of this, that, and the other, but instead what I'm seeing is my bait in a fish. Yo, Tob, this is the white bait that you so graciously donated to me. This is a Tob fish. Currently, it looks like a little Juan. Let's go have a waterside chat with this fish. Remember Doo-Doo Rock? That is where we start again. We will start back at Doo-Doo Rock. It's kind of like Fraggle Rock, but not, because it's about all the doo-doo on it. This is definitely just a little Juan. I mean, hey, wait, got him out there. There's hooks there, bro. This is just a little Juan. Might even be a little Rob. A little Rob for Mr. Tob. A little Rob for Pirate Tob. Man, I should be shaking them off right now, guys, because that way I could save them for tomorrow when they count. I should save them for tomorrow when they count. This right here is just a little Rob. Puro little Rob. That fish weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces. But yes, guys, it was very entertaining seeing my crankbait hit all the rocks and just be very darty. Down at Fraggle Rock, bro. Down at Doo-Doo Rock. Down at Doo-Doo Rock. You can catch the bass down at Doo-Doo Rock. And that right there is Doo-Doo Rock, as there is a very long doo-doo on that rock, if you can see it right there. Down at Doo-Doo Rock. Not to be confused with that Doo-Doo Rock or that Doo-Doo Rock. There's multiple Doo-Doo Rocks, but you shouldn't confuse them with the one that I meant. that is it. Jason in Michigan, look, man, just because Detroit is having problems, bro, doesn't mean that you need to come into the Rodcast and wish for a catfish. Que pues, bro? I thought we was boys. But I understand, you're lashing out. It's fine. You're lashing out because the Lions are, I don't know, letting you down, maybe. But I won't hold it against you. I know you're in pain. I mean, with Moon and Unlimited, they were not in pain. They were just laughing because they thought that it was super funny. You'd eat the catfish? Well, I'll be sure and save it for you. Though, based on your joint replacement, I think it's gonna take you a long time to, let's say, heal. And I mean, for that matter, you might not even remember about the catfish after you're done healing. You'd be like, bro, my hip replacement, it's been known to cause memory loss. So what are you talking about? I gotta go pick up a catfish? When did this happen? So that was not the day that you winterized your boat, bro. That was the weekend, I think. But I don't think it was the day you winterized your boat. Because I would have gone easy on you, bro. The day you winterized your boat was the day that... Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't keep track of the records correctly. So maybe it was, dog. But either way, you're back now, Moon. Now, Limited, he had no pain. He had no excuses. It might have been, dog. I don't know for a fact. I got hit by a car. So, that's life. We're not going to remember everything. As long as I remember that tomorrow I have to catch as many bass as I can, because there is... Every bass that I catch is green. It's going to be interesting, guys, to see what actually happens. How many bass do we catch? How long do we fish? We're gonna have to think about game plans. Mordor is not in the mix because Mordor is being mean. Hey, GM, you cannot say that name. You are going to cause somebody to come to her defense. As we are not snitches here, we will not say who that gentleman from the land of the maples is, but somebody will come to her defense. Did the water level go up? I feel like it might have, because now there's a lot more shallow rock. I don't know if it did or if it didn't. I know there's somewhere that I could check, but I don't think that I'm that interested. It's just visually, I feel like these rocks used to be out of water. Well, that might be the second person that will come to her defense, but that was not the gentleman that I was concerned about. All right, so it is up a little bit, because I remember these rocks, like I don't remember having to be off the riprap this much. I remember being a lot closer to the riprap. Jason, is that not the proper description of that area? I mean, some might not even be able to decipher what I'm talking about. one fish through this entire riprap. Yeah, I think some of the areas that are gonna get, dang it. Did I miss one? That are gonna get better around here. I don't think I missed one. I think I just got into a rock a little bit crazier than I had anticipated. All right, so apparently Limited has a limited attention span. But, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I have information of what Limited is doing right now, so we won't hold it against Limited. But, Limited, the $1 challenge has come in and said, hey, I got a challenge. For every bass that you catch, and of course they got to be green, for every bass that you catch, CX said he would provide the rod cast with $1 buck. So tomorrow the goal is to catch as many fish as possible. It is not necessary for them to be of any size. CX said they can all be dinks. It don't matter. He said as long as they are green, then he will dish out the green. But we have to catch them. Now Creel, I think he's doing some side betting. And what Creel's gonna do is he's got his money on $2. That all that CX is gonna have to dish out is $2. That's Creel's side bet. That $2 is gonna be the total. So we're gonna see what exactly the number comes out to. But I mean, today in that little flurry that we went through, I would say we're pushing, what do we think, guys? I don't know, 10 bucks? 10 bucks or less? Who knows? And there is no time limit. So if we decide to get out as early as possible and stay as late as possible, every single one of them counts. Which is crazy. But CX said, get at it, dog. Who is CX? CX is a subscriber that came out of nowhere and has already provided multiple challenges. CX gave a 15-minute challenge and said if you can catch a fish that's over 2 pounds in 15 minutes, then I will hook you up with, I don't know, it's probably a dime. And then he said if you can catch a 5-pounder in the next so many minutes, that he would hook up with a, I don't know if it was 50 or something along those lines. Maybe another 10, who knows. And then today he came in and said, all right, bro, tomorrow, rod cast $1 for every single fish you catch. That's a bass. And that is who CX is in a nutshell. Oh, I don't think so, old school. I think he's just straight up dollar per, which I didn't feel like I should bring up, because then I'd feel like I was being let's say ungrateful at that point in time, because I'd be like, well, actually the semantics of this are this, that, and the other. So I was like, we'll just leave it at that, because it's not like it technically costs me anything. So I bring it up when it does cost me, but this one technically does not cost me anything. It's just, we're gonna see how many fish we can catch. I don't know. It was my impression that the money was directly towards the rod cast. But you do bring up a good point, Creel, because he did say everybody wins, but I don't know what that meant. I didn't ask about it, but we can clarify, dog, because either way, it don't matter to me. Moon, it seems like, I mean, that was your recollection of how that went down is pretty accurate. It seems like somebody may have become a little hyper-focused at that point in time. When we're not fishing for funsies anymore, then maybe somebody gets a little different focus. Is it noon yet, guys? Is it noon while I'm slow cruising this riprap when I should be already with my eyeballs watching a game or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6? Because here's the other thing, guys. Why do I pay for the NFL ticket if the Sunday ticket, if I don't go watch them? And now Creel's gonna be all like, oh, he's flexing, he's got the Sunday ticket. Creel, that's potentially, I need it to see the Cowboys, because I am in an area where the Falcons are the regional team. So they may not show the Cowboys on TV. They're gonna be all like, yo, you're gonna watch the Cowboys or one of these other games. So in order for me to watch the Cowboys, guarantee that I can watch the Cowboys, then I must get this stupid Sunday ticket. Yo, peace out, old school. Guys, if you look up on that telephone pole, those are the stars that, or I mean snowflakes, sorry, that Officer Ortiz put up. I wonder if it was him climbing up there, or in the something bucket, the cherry picker. There's another name for a cherry picker. Some kind of bucket, but I forgot what it was. So yeah, I don't know if it was him up there or if he was just overseeing what was going on. But there they are. Which I do like, and I don't know how much this costs in taxes, right? But I do like that Guntersville, for certain holidays or whatever, throughout the town, they decorate stuff. And maybe this is just in the South, the way things go. But when I was in New Mexico, I didn't, like for Veterans Day or Memorial Day, like there are flags all across the streets, everywhere. It is nice. In New Mexico, I didn't really see any of that. Oh, there's a dude over there. Oh, my brother showed up. Yo, fool, why are you calling me on a Saturday when you know that I'm watching football, bro? You expect me to answer the phone when I've told you multiple times? Nah, dog. Saturday and Sundays, unless you're dying, don't be calling. If you're dying, okay, then I'll answer the phone. But if you are not dying, then Saturday and Sunday, bro, do not be calling me between the times of when the games start to where the games end. Oh, sorry, GM. I'll work this faster. You're in luck, GM. We're starting to get eelgrassy over here. So remember, guys, remember about that 4K subscriber giveaway video. All you got to do is be a subscriber and put a comment in the 4K subscriber video. It is a short on my channel, and you will be entered to win a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card. The drawing will be done December 5th. Now, remember how we quickly forgot all the other stuff that my brother was saying? Oh yeah, I got 300 on the next BBL, blah, 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 blah. Well, that is because we didn't believe him. So, the next BBL, which is a 5-pounder, will be for $50, as Old School has donated $25 to it. And if we catch it on a mega bass, which I don't see that happening because the mega bass has not got bit in a while. If we catch it on a mega bass, then it will be for a $100 Bass Pro Shopper Tackle Warehouse gift card. But you gotta watch the live and see it caught live. And then we have a random drawing. The subscriber giveaway is just a random drawing that will be done December 5th at 5 p.m. Central. More than likely, we will be live. We will be leaving the remainder of this riprap to this gentleman right here. We will let him have it because we have caught some fish, so we are good with that. We have continued the streak. Everything is good. Life is good. You commented on that short, Jason, but you'll probably forget it, that you commented on the short, and you'll be like, oh, I'm going to comment again. Now, multiple entries do not count. So don't go back in there and be all like, hey, bro, my joints are replaced. And then be all like, I wonder if I already said that. So, multiple entries do not bring you any higher odds. Stay thirsty, my friends. Oh, dang, she got angry right there. She doesn't like it when the engine's out of the water. All right, Snozook, you want to play games? I'm going to put a new rule that says if you comment twice, you're immediately disqualified. You want to play games, Snozook? Did you hear her crying for thirst right there, or from thirst? I heard her, GM. Good luck, man. Be safe. So I don't know if I made a mistake by putting it as a short, guys, because the short, if it doesn't get a lot of play, then YouTube, the algorithm kind of like eventually fades it to black, right? But a video, it just sits out there, and I mean, it's just there for people to find eventually. So I don't know, but we did it that way, and now we're gonna see what happens. But whoever has entered is already good to go. In fact, that might be even better for some of you guys, because you guys are gonna be all like, wait a second. There's like 30 people in here instead of the 100 and some like last time. So, who knows? That's why GM is, I'm taking up his big screen, bros. Now I feel bad. I should have got off at 12. vertical live streams suck. Jason, I've done a couple vertical live streams just to see if I can get the audience, not the audience per se, but the exposure that a vertical live stream gets you, because a vertical live stream gets you more views, but then you are in like what I refer to as the internet cesspool, where it is just anybody flipping through. They can just, I mean, it gets crazy. So, horizontal live streams seem to be better. And also, guys, I seem to have ever since I got my truck's upper control arms and whatever fixed, the turning radius is a little bit different, and it has now caused me to look like I can't back up a trailer, but whatever. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna play the Guntersville songs, and then we are going to go get the truck, and then that will be it. Here we go.
Single cast got that killer with Guntersville waves like a beat that slap. Fish don't know they caught in my traps. Cameras rolling, YouTube live, click that stream, watch me thrive. I fishing live. It's a vibe. I'm the Latin boss. I'm the Latin boss. Every single day, silver keeps flashing. Box fishing live, you can't deny. Reeling in dreams under Guntersville sky. They say the lake's a mirror, I see a king. Ripples in the water, hear my anthem sing. Silver's my stage, fish my crowd. Catching big bites, make my mama proud. Every hook's a promise, every reel's a prayer. I'm the Latin boss, assassin, legend out there. Haters in the comments, man, they just watch while I'm out here reeling in bites non-stop. here, I'm fading fast. How long can hunger last? Eagle took my honey bun, left me stranded in the sun, on this lake where dreams don't run. Eagle took my honey bun. Oh, honey sweet, oh, pastry round. The eagle's claws, they made no sound. It swooped, it grabbed, it's gone unbound. Now I'm lost, I'm lakeward bound. Eagle took my honey bun, left me stranded in the sun, on this lake where dreams don't run. Eagle took my honey bun. Eagle took my honey bun. Stranded in the sun, on this lake where dreams don't run. Eagle took my honey bun. Eagle took my honey bun. Because I'm all about slow baits, no troubles. Drag it nice and easy, keep it subtle, no rebels. Out here on Guntersville, where the big ones settle, reeling in the giants on my fishing level. You think it's luck, not skill in my veins, rod in my hand like a queen with her reins. The smash, the pull, it's a sweet refrain. 'Cause I'm all about slow baits, no trouble. All about that patience, no rush, no devils.
All about slow baits, no trebles. We were throwing some trebles today, and we didn't have a lot of success, but we still threw them anyways. My dudes, these emojis are sus. All right, well, I guess we got some sus emojis, but you know, Snizook, you are the one who chooses the emoji that you want to send out there. So well, I guess Jason and Snizook have found themselves in the chat, and they are having conversations about sus emojis. Is that a bra on that emoji's head? I don't know. Could it be some kind of earmuffs? I don't know. Who knows? But now GM has entered the chat. All right, well, GM has said that he will don some attire to welcome the aliens. I will just dress normal. But, all right, guys. So remember, tomorrow, guys, we will be doing that challenge. $1 for every bass that is caught. CX has said that he would pay out $1 for every single bass that we catch. So, potentially, we wake up early in the morning. Potentially, we don't. I don't know. You know, there's Monday Night Football, so we'll see how long that lasts. But either way, guys, I do appreciate you guys showing up and showing out, my dudes. Be safe out there, and hopefully your work week starts off muy chingon. So, my dudes, fish around and find out.